What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil John. Pick your meat click. What's up, 40? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? I can't think.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. To return this, Marcus Jones. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. And the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, throw.
From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
They send a man in motion. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. May now from the gun. It is caught left side. And In a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. This is ahead for about 5. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go, front. Yeah, 45, here we go. Let's put it in here, baby.
Back to the air, it's May. Forced out to his right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he scores! It's a New England touchdown! The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown! Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throats.
This one is up and good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here comes Malik Washington. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Going play action. Tagovailoa bails out of the pocket quick. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Galloping inside the 40. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st down throw for May. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the pistol snap to May. That's taken in by Henry. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yep, 45, here you go. Okay, you're here you go. Crazy.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
All right. Wait, double one, hard. Hey, 21, T8. Watson, Oscar. Hey.
Throwing again, here's Tua. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
44. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa finds him over the middle, and they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Go ahead.
Right, running out of the gun. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Escapes out to the left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty. Here's made in the air. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, second down.
Hey, here we go. Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Yep, 45. Here we go.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Back to the line they come, second down.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
You're on the ball. You there.
May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Firing one deep for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
49-yard attempt.
Warren Gallis connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Shoots away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They run it from the gun with Wright. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
24-yard line.
You know, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Two and out from the gun. Gets this one to Waller. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Avoid some trouble there. Flush down out to his left. Now he's throwing deep down there. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now lead by 10. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Throwing is May. Running a screen for Stevenson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, it's May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's May. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Trying to throw for it with May. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New England.
Here's May again. Drops this underneath. It's Gibson. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Again, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go, sit up. There you go.
To the air yet again, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Throwing again. It's May. He connects downfield. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Borregales connects, and that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Eskridge on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Eskridge on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Eskridge on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Running right. Here's Wright. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They run again with Wright. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Tua off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's a give for Wright. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This finds its target. That's Hill. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins Exceptional work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Patriots 13. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May now from the gun. For big yards on the right side. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
37-yard line. 4 yards.
Here's made in the air.
Second and 6.
And a big gain here for Diggs. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. They'll run. Gibson. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on second and goal.
Brings up second.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Stevenson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. Gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots start the second half with some needed points. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again.
Patriots 21.
Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can he not just get a stop? Can he get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ballgame.
At their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
20 TX.
Now run with right. Gain up about a handful there. Christian Barmore with the play.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready, shot. Ready, two. Out.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop over the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready, ready.
Here's a give inside to right. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, two.
2 and out from the gun. Makes the catch. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Get set. Ready, two.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go ahead. Hey, solo one. Solo left. Ready, two.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready, two. Out.
Running behind center with right. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was taken down.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
All right, come on. Out. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
44. Ready. Ready, T. What's that?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready, team.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Taking a shot for the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Starting to drive here with Gibson. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
One like that, Kane, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, front.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it, and he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's May on 1st and 10. He finds Diggs right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Gibson here from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the gun, it's May. Caught by his back, Gibson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Here goes front. What's that? Yep, 45, here goes.
We're going to get a timeout here. Play clock was down to 4 seconds. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Five.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, boy.
They bring Diggs in motion. May looking to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Hey, come out with me. Hey, what's up?
Looking to throw. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, what's that?
They'll try and run in with Stevenson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Washington now to return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready.
And off goes to Madison, running right. And is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 36-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins with a little more work to do to win it here. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Hey.
Working now from the gun. Rolling out to his left. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Akine. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Here's 2 on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
He'll look to throw it. Catch made. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hey, get set.
Setting up to pass. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
All right.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. From the right hash, 52 yards out. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Headed out right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Chased out to his right. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.